Hey, this is Mr. Ward, and welcome to Do Now 23.1. That's week 23, day 1. So I'm going to do a video key of this Do Now. So let's check it out. Okay, I'll be A block for right now. So remember that monster truck rally? Well, the next time you ran a monster truck rally, you decided to sell adult tickets for $15 and kids tickets for $8. And you made $9,550 in ticket sales. Overall, you sold 800 tickets. Do you see anything like a rate or rates in this? Well, let's see. Yes, you'd have to work at it. Not really. It's actually handed to you. And it's not just one rate, but two rates because there's $15 for adult tickets and $8 for kids tickets. So there are two rates handed to you in this situation. So if you thought there were two rates, you were absolutely right. Let's take a look at the flow chart. So the flow chart starts with, is there anything like a rate in the story? Why, yes, there is. Are there two? Why, yes, there are. So let's try the standard form. That seems like the best candidate, the best suited equation form for this. So I'm going to select standard form. Now, if you chose standard form, I would tend to agree with you, as I think you already know at this point. You have a rate of $15 per adult ticket and another of $8 per kids ticket. So try to create a standard form equation to model this monster truck rally. So let's start off by saying X equals adult tickets and Y equals kids tickets. This is the number of kids tickets. Okay. So it's useful to remind yourself what these variables are. And now what we're going to do is we're going to look at the information we have. What we have is we have $15 per adult ticket. So $15 times X would get you the total amount of money made from adult tickets. And $8 times Y would get you the total amount of money made from kids tickets. And overall, you made $9,550. So we can put together this equation for this word problem here, this scenario about the monster truck rally. So 15x plus 8y equals $9,550. Okay, and it started off with, we got these two rates, and then we've got this total amount of money. And so the things that are unknown are the number of kids tickets, which is Y, and the number of the adult tickets, which is X, which is what makes them the variables. Okay, so if you came up with something like 15x plus 8y equals 9,550, that would model this situation quite well. But there is a second equation in this story. It is a simpler linear equation. It's a very simple linear equation. So let's go back and take a look. Let's see if we can find the other equation. It's going to be useful to remind ourselves. We said X is adult tickets and Y is kids tickets. Okay, let's go back to our story. And maybe you noticed it already, maybe not. So remember the monster truck rally. Well, the next time you ran a monster truck rally, you sold adult tickets for $15 and kids tickets for $8. And you made $9,550 in ticket sales. Overall, you sold 800 tickets. Overall, you sold 800 tickets. That's another piece of information that we haven't used. We know there's X adult tickets and Y kids tickets, and overall you sold 800 tickets. Maybe we can set up an equation from that. Let's see what we can do. So we know there are X adult tickets, Y kids tickets, and 800 tickets overall were sold. So let's put that together because the tickets had to be adult tickets or kids tickets. So X plus Y equals 800. And that's the other equation that's in there. So we have two equations. We have this equation and we have the one we already found. 15x plus 8y equals 9,550. Okay, let's see what we should do with this. So what I've recommended you do is open up a desmos.com/calculator and see what happens if you graph these two equations. So let's open that up. We click on the link, it opens it up, and we'll put the two equations in here. We've got 15x plus, and you just have to type right into the cell. So let me start over. So just click in here, 15x plus 8y, and then you hit equals 9,550. You don't need any commas and desmos for that. Then we have our other equation, x plus y equals 800. And you'll notice that we can't see anything on here. So we need to zoom out. So we go to this zoom out button, this minus button, and zoom out, and we'll zoom out until we see something happen. And there they are. Now, if I click on the red line, it'll highlight this equation. If I click on the blue line, it highlights that equation. That helps you know which one you're dealing with. But you notice here, there's a little point here. And if I just drag over it, it reveals it. If I click on it, it reveals it nicely. So, wow, there's 450, 350. So there is a point at 450. Now, to do a point, you just say parentheses, and the x value, then a comma, and then the y value, like that. And if you want to, you can click label, and it'll show it on here. And there are other fancy things you can do, like change the color. Or, if I want, I can change that to black, which I'll do. And there we go. We've got a point at 450, 350. All right, let's go back in here and take a look. So what point do they intersect at? Well, they intersected at 450, 350. Now, 450 is the x value, and 350 is the y value. So what it looks like we have done, and in fact we have done this, we have found the number of adult tickets that were sold, because that's right. So x equals adult tickets equals 450 adult tickets. We have pinned down how many there were, and y equals kids tickets. That equals 350 kids tickets. So by having two equations, we were able to actually pin down exactly how many adult tickets and exactly how many kids tickets we had. And I will go ahead and stop at this point.